Hey guys, it's Makaya. Welcome to my channel. If you're new and if you're not, thank you so much for joining me again today. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a women of color, well, I don't know what I want to call it. I'm crying. No, I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to call it. So whatever this title was, whether it was woman of color trying pink powder for the first time, or trying Patrick Starr's One Size pink powder, or whatever it's called, y'all, that's what this video is. Moral of the story, I'm going to be trying pink powder for the first time, and I'm going to be using the Patrick Starr One Size Ultra Pink powder. And so if you guys want to see how this turned out, then keep watching. Okay, before we get into the concealer and setting powder portion of it, I wanted to go ahead and do some quick deets on the product. So I picked up mine from Sephora, y'all. I have been doing a little bit of research because I was back and forth about which pink powder I wanted to try, and I decided I wanted to try the Patrick Starr One Size setting powder in the shade Ultra Pink. This one is the 1.2 ounce, and it says 24-hour shine control, all day wear, sweat proof, no flashback. And so this is what the packaging looks like. Really nice. I paid $34 for it, with tax $36.04. So the reason why I decided to go with this one was because, you guys, I'm not sure if you remember, but a while ago Patrick Starr came out with a collection with MAC Cosmetics, and he released the Patrick Starr powder with the his MAC, I think it was I'm trying to remember if it was like a Christmas collection, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says Patrick Starr on it. You probably can't. I can still see it, but it says Patrick Starr MAC. But this was his Patrick's powder, setting powder, and I've been hearing nothing but good things about his One Size products, and so I'm gonna try this one today. And then I'm really interested in trying his setting spray, so I'm gonna probably go and pick that up next. I probably should have got it when I got this, but I was more focused on getting the powder because, y'all, they were selling out in stores. So I finally got my hands on it once they restocked again. So let's get into trying the product out. First thing that I'm gonna do is go in with my e.l.f. concealer. This one is in the shade Deep Olive. I'm gonna conceal my face like I would normally do. I did go ahead and hydrate, prime, do foundation and contour, as well as liquid blush. And so now I'm just moving on to my next steps of my makeup routine, which is concealing. I no longer conceal my chin, but it's still a habit to try to put something down there. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. concealer first. I came across this little, I consider it to be a concealer brush, but it's like a little angled fluffy brush, y'all. I can't remember where I found it, but if I can find the link, I'll definitely put it in my description box so you guys can try it out. But it's really good for blending out concealer really easily. I like to blend my concealer out now with a brush instead of a beauty blender, but I do go back in with my beauty blender just to make sure the lines are diffused and, you know, nothing crazy. So Now that I've blended out my first layer of concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the setting powder, because once I do the second color or the second shade, the lighter shade, I'm gonna want to set it immediately. So y'all, this packaging is so cute. It's pink with a little chrome red on it. I think it's so cute. So I'm excited. It does come with the little plastic in here. Hold on, do you open it? Oh, you open it up and then the plastic. So you open this little part and then the plastic is in here. Okay. And so it just opens up just a little bit. It has like a little cutout for the O. The O has like little dots in it, and then the slash is open, and then the S has little dots in it to get the product to come out some. So I'm gonna close it and get a little bit to come out. Let's see. Okay, not a lot comes out, but just enough, I feel like, comes out right there in that little center portion. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my next layer of concealer. I'm gonna use my Benefit Boeing Cakeless Concealer in the shade 06, well, number 6. And I just like to take this under my eyes, nowhere else. But I do take the excess concealer and put it in the other places on my face. So for me, I personally like to set my under eyes with my brush first and then go in with my powder puff, just because I feel like I tend to not crease as much. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush, set that, and then I'm going to go in with the powder puff. Impressions and off of applying the powder with just my brush so far. Y'all, this powder is so fine. I think it might be even more fine than the MAC collaboration was. And I remember that powder being super fine to the point where it would just like melt into your skin. You really didn't have to do much. It would just dissolve into your skin. So far so good. I'm gonna use my powder puff now to really set now. So just as I suspected, I feel like this shade is perfect for someone like me who is in between being neutral and I would say yellow toned. Typically there's neutral, there's warm, and there's cool. I feel like I am in between warm and neutral. And so sometimes yellow powders like the Sasha Buttercup setting powder, or like the Rihanna yellowy setting powder, or any other brand's more yellow based setting powder would almost make my concealer look dim. And sometimes translucent would be a little too ashy on me. And so I figured something more like this will be a better fit for me, because the pink is the warm, and then you have the lightness of it making the neutral part work for me. And so I really do like the pink setting powder so far. I am gonna keep testing it. I love the baby doll look, y'all know that. I used to love putting white eyeliner and all that stuff, pink blush, all that. So this is right in my alley, but I am gonna go and finish up my makeup off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and kind of give you guys a little bit more details on how I feel about the setting powder. And then I'm gonna do a wear test and come back later on tonight to give y'all some more info on how long it wears for me and all that. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I just finished doing my makeup off camera. All the products that I use I will put in the description box, even though this was not a makeup tutorial. I will still leave everything that I used in the description box. But so far, you guys, I freaking love this setting powder. It gives baby doll, which is what I love. Y'all know I love a really soft, pretty look. I like glam too, but I prefer soft baby doll look on myself, because I do have pretty small features as far as like my eyes are small, my nose is pretty small, and so yeah, I just prefer this look on myself. And so I think it's cute. I love the setting powder so far. It's very finely milled, like the one that he did with MAC, like I already said. And the pink is not too pink. It's perfect, especially for someone my skin tone. So if you are my complexion, or if you're a woman of color and you've been wanting to try the pink powder, I think you should give it a try. I am going to do a wear test just to see how long, you know, it lasts, as far as like when my eyes start creasing and stuff like that. But I wanted to just see how pink powder would look on me. So this honestly really wasn't even about like a wear test. I just wanted to see if it would give, and it did. So I approve of the pink powder for women of color. So yes, but I will be back to give you guys an update on, you know, how long it lasted me. Okay guys, so it's now 12:03. It's been at least 6 hours. I definitely put this makeup on a couple hours, maybe around like 4:30. So it's been, I would say, a little under 8 hours maybe. But as you guys can see, still flawless. I haven't touched my face since I did it, and I still love it. I still love the way it looks. Of course, I have a little bit of creasing like right in like the inner corner, but it's just like minimal. But that's my usual creasing. And so that has nothing to do with the setting powder for me. I just have natural creases under my eyes. I'm gonna zoom in. No, as y'all can see, I have natural creases right here under my eyes. So I kind of expected that after a little while. But other than that, y'all, I think it still looks really good, really smooth. I haven't touched my face, and so I'm ready to take my makeup off though. So I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like after 6+ hours. So in conclusion, I rate this setting powder 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me. I think it's really nice. I would be interested in seeing what it will look like if maybe I set with a translucent powder first, or if I set with that first and then take a little bit of translucent powder on top of it, just for like brightness. This does give me brightness, but I would just be interested in seeing what it looks like a little bit brighter. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Of course, all the links to everything as far as the setting powder will be down below in the description box. Again, I will try my best to link the products that I use on my face as well in the description box. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.